What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, R.W. COOLINS with the Just COOLINS podcast. First and foremost, giving honor to God who allows me to come at you in this manner. And today, I just want to come with you with an observation. An observation that I have, something that just came to me in my thought process, something that I think needs to be a reminder to everyone, no matter who you are, no matter what race you belong to, or what God you may serve. And I'll start it off like this. We all have a human body. We all have a heart that beats. We have kidneys, a liver, pancreas, all the internal organs you can think about, we all have. We all have a brain. We all have eyes to see, a nose to smell, and a mouth to speak. Yes, we all have arms to wave, shake hands. We all have legs to walk. The reason I identify all those things of the anatomy of the human body is because the only thing that separates any of us and causes the divide of us is our melanin content. For you that don't understand it, melanin content means the color of our skin tone. Those are the only things that truly separate us from a visual standpoint. But then you have those things that creep in called stereotypes. And when you talk about stereotypes, you're talking, I'm not going to get into them, but everybody knows what stereotypes. When you try to put a certain thing onto a certain race that they all do this or they all do that or they all look like this, either way you want to look at it. Stereotypes. And then with stereotypes comes racism. And when you talk about racism, you have racism that is deeply rooted. And I said this one time before, and I'll say it again. When you talk about racism, racism starts at home. Racism starts as an educational aspect in the home of a racist. Because when you were growing up, each of us, and we went to school, kindergarten, playground, wherever you want to put it at. When you went out on the playground in school and everything, you never identified anybody in your class as being, the little black boy or the little white boy or the little Chinese boy or the little Asian boy or the Puerto Rican boy or the Mexican or the girl. None of that ever came into the equation when you were a kid. And in school, as they taught you, depending on who your teachers were, those morsels could be dropped in at any time during your educational aspect of school. At home, you may hear your parents say something derogatory about your little black friend, your Asian friend, your Hispanic friend, about where they live, about how they smell, about what they do, about what your stereotypes are towards that race. And then you take all that for an impressionable child And then they grow up to be adults. And then these adults who have these things in their head from when they were kids, who probably never acted on them when they were kids, but as they get to be adults, they become cops, congressmen, senators, presidents, military members, Fortune 500 company owners, Walmart checkers, fast food servers, and you can go on and on and on and on about the occupations that they may have when they become adults. But even though they've become adults, they still have embedded in their brain the stereotypes and the racist words that were told to them when they were children. We are all created from God's image. And I don't want to get biblical. I don't want to get spiritual, but I'm going to put it in this aspect here. Anyone walking the face of this earth who continues to practice or believe in the racist tones that are going on now and believe that that is the right way, how do you truly call yourself a Christian? I'm going to leave that part right there for you to figure out. But as I mentioned in the beginning, when I named the anatomy of a human, we all bleed the same. We all breathe the same. The only thing that separates us is the mentality that you have chosen to develop in your mind. Because someone's melanin content may be different than yours, that they are inferior to the mindset that you are superior because your melanin content is different. Love yourself, love one another, keep your head up, and most definitely keep your faith in God. Holla at your boy. Peace.